Hello and welcome to this videocast for subscribers to davidicke.com, and welcome also to this world of utter madness. Mind you, you're already in it, so I can't really welcome you to it. I could use millions of examples for why the world is insane and proof that the world is insane. But what I'm going to do this week is just pick up on a couple of news stories this week, which in themselves don't seem to be massively kind of globally important, but actually are so indicative of the madness of the world and its obsession increasingly with uniformity. And I'm going to develop this theme into the whole arena of what we bravely, outrageously, crazily call education. And the first story I'm going to start with is of this. Okay? It's a boy, he's aged 10, and he's had his hair cut. And, well, there's actually a big end, because he wanted his hair cut like this guy, a guy called Aguero, for those around the world who maybe are not in football countries. There can't be many. He is a very famous footballer in Britain, and he has a particular haircut, as you can see, and this lad wanted the same haircut. Fair enough. He's a boy. Why wouldn't he? But he had broken the golden rule. Thou shalt conform, and thou shalt not challenge conformity, even if it's a bloody haircut. Right. This is the news story. Bear with me, I'm not making it up. My goodness me, you have no idea how much I wish I was. Schoolboy ordered to wear a hat, I kid you not, in lessons because his Sergio Aguero style short back and sides is too extreme. There is one too extreme in this story, and that's the school and the lunatics that run it. Okay, it goes on. A schoolboy who had his hair cut like football idol Sergio Aguero has been ordered to wear a hat in lessons or stay home until it grows back. Could be a while, his family claim. 10-year-old Tom Mosley was told his short back and sides hairstyle, modelled on the Manchester City striker, was too extreme by staff at St Gilbert's Primary School in Winton, Eccles, and he was removed from school on his birthday. Well, that was his birthday present. He got out of jail, which is what schools have become. Actually, maybe have always been. Anyway, I'll get into that as we develop this theme through this videocast. His family say they were told that he could either return to classes when his hair had grown, restyle it, or wear a hat at all times. Parents Lisa, 39, and Kirk, 43, have attacked the school's decision and have decided to keep Tom out of school. Good on ya, good on ya. Likening the school's hat suggestion to wearing a dunce's cap. We could borrow the head teachers if he wants. Mr. Mosley said, he's being punished for a haircut, but he has consistently achieved good results and he's well behaved in class. Doesn't matter. He's not conforming. The software program is miffed. We were given 3 options, he said. Take him out of school until it grows. Best one. Then cut it again so you stay out of school longer. Get it cut or sit in class wearing a hat, and he won't be allowed to play football at school. He would also have to sit outside the head teacher's office at break times wearing the hat. Did I mention I wasn't making this up? Oh, how I wish I was. So his dad said, we decided to keep him out of school because I'm not having him sitting with the equivalent of a dunce's cap hat on. Now, talking of dunces' hats. Head teacher, Cheryl Fox, said, "We set out clear standards on hair and dress at this school, which parents are made fully aware of and accept when pupils enrol." She goes on. "We always suggest that an unsuitable haircut, unsuitable to whom, pray, can be trimmed into an acceptable style without going down the skinhead route, or that the child can wear a hat of their choice in school." What if the hat doesn't conform? What then? Gets complicated. She goes on. "If the parents wish to keep the child away from school until the haircut grows out, we will ensure their education does not suffer." Why? You're going to stay away from them, are you? Eh? Don't go near them. Then their education might prosper. But this is the classic. This is the classic quote that encompasses not just the education system, the sausage machine programming system, but human society as a system in general. I quote the head teacher. "It is our responsibility to prepare children for high school, college, university and employment, where they will be expected to follow the rules of the establishment or dress code of their employer. We want our children to succeed and will continue to do all we can towards that aim." Classic. Our responsibility to prepare children for high school, college and university. He's 10. And employment where they will be expected to follow the rules of the establishment or dress code of their employer. He's 10. Because that's what school is. Have you heard this phrase they come up with all the time now? We must prepare children for the workplace. No. We must prepare the workplace, human society, for children. The system should serve humanity. Humanity should not, as it does, serve it through crap like this. They are not preparing children to access all their infinite potential, for expressing their individuality and uniqueness. They are preparing them to be a cog in a machine called the system. And this head teacher is another cog in the machine, creating other cogs, and her like are all around the world in what we call the education system. Now, there's another one. Another story this week. There he is. Seems to be a lovely bloke. He's what we call in Britain a lollipop man. For those around the world that don't have lollipop men, they stand with this, black and white here, but it's a very bright sign. And they stand in the road outside schools when the schools are, opening and closing. So they help the children safely across the road. Right? I mean, simple. Yeah? No. Nothing is simple with a system that is simpleton. Okay? This is the story. And again, it's about destroying diversity, spontaneity, uniqueness. Conform. Here we go. Council orders lollipop man to stop high-fiving children. Hey, all right, mate, how you doing? No, that's human interaction. That's spontaneity. That's happiness. We can't have it. The software is miffed again. Here's the story. A Dumbarton, that's up in Scotland for people around the world, a Dumbarton lollipop man has been banned by the local council from high-fiving children as they cross the road. Nasana, his name, Nasana is known as Scotland's happiest lollipop man due to his singing and dancing at work. Because he not only high fives the kids as they go across the road, he's standing in the middle there, he has a little dance. Hey, isn't that what life's about? Joy? No, not to the system. Joy! Joy! Arrest that man! Okay, we'll go on with the madness. Oh, sometimes I think it must be me, but then I think, nah, it's not. West Dunbartonshire Council, for it is they, said safety fears were behind the decision. But school parents have questioned the council's reasoning. Well, they're calling it reasoning. I mean, you know, I guess they had to come up with some kind of word. With one father, David Dufton, starting a Facebook campaign to try to reverse the move. A statement from West Dunbartonshire Council said, presses enter to activate software. All patrollers are instructed when crossing children over a road to remain static with one hand on their stick and the other stretching outwards. All right, I'm conforming, okay. This ensures that they can be seen and effectively provides a barrier between school pupils and the traffic. Let's work our way through this. Doing that, standing still, between the cars and the kids is safe. But doing that, all right, mate, hey, standing between the kids and the traffic is unsafe. Now, this ensures that they can be seen and effectively provides a barrier between school pupils and the traffic. Now, what a driver's got to do? They're going to come up and they'll say, well, he's standing still and he's got one hand on his stick and the other arm's out, I'm going to stop. And the next time they come along, no, he's dancing and high-fiving, I'm having it, and boom. Did I mention the world was freaking insane? I think I might have done.